All right, the planted bracket showed up. So I got the driver's seat right here. Gonna get this on, install the seat belt, and get the seat in the car.
You eating pistachios?
No, that actually fell out of this car. Audio's all done, interior's back together. Got the steering wheel on. Sheesh. So hopefully this works out. Alright, I'm going to attempt to see how these sit in there before I start drilling. Probably should have taken the steering wheel off. A little too far forward still. So yeah, I am going to have to send it back quite a bit. Yeah, we got plenty of room.
How do you slide it back if the rear bolt is fixed?
Well, there's a notched.
On the bottom.
Yeah, you can just.
Why don't you mark maybe with something so that you don't have to?
Well, it's in the very first hole, so we can go to the third hole back. I don't know how I'm gonna get to these if this is like blocking it.
You have sliders?
No, this is a fixed seat. The slider's going on the passenger side. And the next issue, I think I need to actually lower the seat down one because when we go back, it's gonna hit the ceiling again. This fucking seat's too tall. I should have got two larges. I just dealt with the uncomfortability. It's just so stupid that I understand an XL seat is wider. Why is it 3 inches taller? An inch would have been sufficient.
You don't know what car it's going into. Maybe it's going into an SUV.
Right, it's supposed to go into a C10, a 19 fucking 70s fucking pickup truck. Stupid. I'm gonna eat myself.
Like selling this seat and the other one in the driver's seat.
Probably. Take the steering wheel before I destroy it. Glass is cracked already. Alright, we're trying again. Okay, getting closer.
Height-wise is good.
Yeah, I mean, we're still okay on the height. I guess I should get in the car, huh?
Yes.
Actually, it could come... Well, I don't know if it can come this way. Oof.
It hit it.
That's bad. That was my next worry.
You can slide, right? To the
Yeah,
right.
but we're already... It's literally wedged between the door and the console. The seat's too big. I had a feeling this was going to be a problem. I mean, it'll probably be okay, but I don't know. I can't go this way anymore. There's just enough room for the seatbelt to be right here. Or I just don't run seatbelts and get harnesses. Well, if it was to get bolt in right here. No good.
That's like you in the Supra.
Bro, all this fucking work and...
You can get that surgery where they cut your kneecaps off and fucking re-weld your legs together.
That's not even the problem. My head's hitting the ceiling. This sucks.
Is changing the seat gonna change where your head's at in the car?
No, I gotta figure out how to drop... I have to drop the seat down. I have the room, barely, to go down. We'll have to rotate the hardware around so it's just the button head. And then I could bring the seat down. I mean, the front's actually, the front height's good, the back height's no good. It needs to go down in the back. And it'll also pitch the seat. This is crazy.
Tall people problems.
I had the Corbeau A4s in the silvers, or the gray Z, and I fit fine in that car. Like, is that seat that thin on the bottom?
I don't know.
Should have just bought Corbos. It could have been so simple.
It's a recliner, right? The one you
Yeah.
had? And the Z too?
Uh-huh. Same seats.
Did you have 2 sets of Corbos, or did you switch them between?
I just took them out of the G and put them in the Z. This is a disaster.
It's tight. It's tough with these kind of cars, though, because
I'm like $2,500 in on seats right now. I haven't gotten refunded from the Buddy Club fucking rails. I'm gonna kill myself.
Give me the title before you do all that.
I'm so annoyed. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I think Planted changed their low brackets. Because I remember the low bracket being flat to the floor. These ones have like the kick up. It's still a lot lower than a normal bracket, but still, they're high. Because I'm putting my hand between the bracket. When I did them in the Z the last time, they were like pushed into the carpet. So something changed. Or they sent me the wrong ones. I should probably look at the label on it. I bet you they sent me the wrong ones.
Yeah. They have different versions of their seat brackets?
They have an extreme low and standard.
Are you feeling pretty standard right now?
Feeling pretty standard right now. Alright, stop recording. Same thing, you gotta click the...
We're good.
Okay. Ricky's learning. Alright.
Technology. Okay. And... Oh yeah. That's
Looks
nice.
a little better. We're definitely further back. It's gonna be an absolute disaster getting to those rear bolts.
Maybe from this side. From this side I can see everything.
Alright, so we're further back, we're lower. It's better. I mean, this is what it is. I'm gonna have to deal.
You can't go any further down in the back.
No, it's
maxed.
touching the bracket at the back.
So, what's your max? Fucking Bowser over here.
Bowser.
Can you drive the car? Okay. I mean, you see race car drivers, the steering wheel's in their chest.
This is how you're supposed. This is actual proper driving position.
Yeah.
It just seems weird because you're used to like, slothing in your car everywhere.
Yeah.
This is actual proper for like a driving, like to drive. So
Yeah, normal driving, my dick's in the passenger seat. Like, whatever.
snug.
Toy.
I mean, I'm either gonna burn the car to the ground or install the seats. So I guess we're installing seats. Hello. Jesus fuck.
A little toy. It's got to break in.
Yeah, it's got to break.
Squirt some fucking lithium in there.
Yeah, there's like barely any grease on that thing.
My hand was black. I touched it.
Off-road race and track use only. Okay.
That's cool that they handled your customs thing.
Yeah. Shout out to Right Hand Drive Japan for getting my steering wheel here in 2 weeks. And then handling the FedEx nightmare.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
If you end up selling everything, I'll buy the steering wheel off.
perfect. Alright. This should be the last time.
The actual final.
The final. Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm going to get the seatbelt plugged in. And then stuff all this shit. All the way back there. Oh, sketchy.
What?
I'm just hoping that everything lines up with all the movement.
Cross Thread King.
I ain't going in. I think the bracket moved. Yeah, it did. Fuck, man. Oh yeah, 100%. No good.
Nice.
Yeah, trick, yeah. Maybe not.
No?
Oh, fuck no.
Sounds good.
Yep, we're good.
Don't forget to plug the seatbelt in.
Oh, shit. I also forgot about disconnecting this seatbelt. One thing at a time. Let me plug this thing. Moral of the story is, don't modify your car.
What was the reason for you getting this FIA approved seat? What was the reason for that?
This is the only seat that has a 17-inch waist. I literally looked everywhere, and it was cheap, to be honest. I didn't want to spend $3,000 on ride seats to find out I don't fit in them, because no one has them in stock to go sit in them.
I don't fit in them either. I'm going to fit in them.
Okay. Go get your hips shaved.
Shave the bone down.
They do that.
That's weird. I mean, I fit.
You're like, I fit, I just don't fit.
But anybody larger than me will never fit in that seat.
Okay.
It's crazy. So maybe I'll put one in and use the other one as a driver's seat in a
So
different
you're
car.
saying this goes through like this?
Like the lap goes through that hole. That's it.
Interesting. Yeah, otherwise the seat belt's useless.
Yeah. It's just holding the seat in. But like, it just cuts you in half when you fucking get in an accident.
Yeah, I think I gotta remove that Z seatbelt thing, like that thing right in front of you. It's got that little like arm. I gotta take that off.
Is that the bolt to the floor for the bracket?
So maybe 3 out of 4.
I think from this side you can get in there.
No way. Sketch. Definitely gotta have the 4th one in there. I'll do it tomorrow with daylight. Let me sit and see how it feels. Good thing I don't have a steering wheel. It is what it is.
God damn, we got a race car.
God damn, we got a race car. Oh, luckily I'll only have to like daily this for like a month while we boost the Jeep once the vet's sold. And then that'll go back to being my daily. It works. Jesus fuck.
Nerg.
Nerg.
The next day.
Good morning, YouTube. So, last night was a disaster. I still don't really fit in the car that well. Let me fix the exposure here. Oh, hello. Jesus, bright out. Ugh. Okay, so let me get the car open real quick. This remote sucks. Okay. So that one's not in yet. Well, the driver's side is. So I got to get the planted bracket with the slider for this side and get this one buttoned up. I'm not super happy with the seats. They're kind of flimsy for an FIA seat. Like, you would think that if it's FIA approved, it would be super sturdy. But it's in, doesn't hit the ceiling, hits the door. I can't come this way anymore because it's hitting the console, as you can see. I got the seatbelt on there, seatbelt's through the lap loop, and I mean, it is, for now, it's okay. I still think the seat's way too far forward. Like, as you can see, there's a ton of space back there. If you can even see that. I almost fell. So I'm hoping that this side with the slider works out. If I could return that seat and get another large, I probably will. I'm waiting for the seller on eBay to get back to me. If I can't, then I'll deal, and I'll just end up customizing the planted brackets, which I'll make a video of. When I do that, I'll explain how that's gonna work, but I'm not gonna keep installing the seat. Like, there's that back bolt that I didn't do yet, so I'm gonna work on this one now. And the driver's side will need to be modified. Basically, the back of the bracket needs to be cut and re-welded with some flat stock. I think it's like 3/16 thick steel. So I'm gonna work on that probably during the week, because I need to go get some steel and I need to get new gas for the welder because I ran out of gas because I left the tank on. Smart man. Okay, so in an attempt to get this done in a timely manner, because I really want to do the transmission job on this car today, but by the time Ricky gets here, he's gonna probably say no, because it's a little windy, typical Sunday. I'm gonna get the rails mounted to the side brackets first. So we're gonna start there. I don't even know why I have this towel out, because it's just gonna blow away in the wind. So, I mean, I guess they want you to do it on the bottom mount first, but I can't. I don't know what the spacing is. Oh man, that's toit. So I guess I do have to do it like this and just leave everything loose. This is going to be tough. I guess the rails are supposed to go here. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me throw some hardware in there and see what happens. Definitely need to use the thinner hardware. The hardware that came with the Sparko kit, or I should say I ordered separately, is actually wrong. So shout out to Z1 for their amazing product guides. I'm just being a dick. It's okay. So that drop down to the top. Throw this guy on the bottom. Like I said, I'm just going to leave it loose for now. I'll tighten all that up later. Put the other one on. I don't even know if this is going to work, so there is a strong possibility that I will be returning all of this or using it somewhere else. They really do not spare the lube on the shipping of these. Very, very greasy. Okay. Now I got to do the back side. Which requires the adjustment bar. Jesus, what a disaster. Let me throw that out. Trying to figure out how to move this without hurting myself. Because that's always what tends to happen. Come on, you. All right. Check back in shortly. All right, quick update. Seat's in. It's a little tall with the slider and everything. To be honest with you, these low brackets from Planted are kind of a joke. It's just as tall as the Buddy Club bracket. So this hole doesn't line up, so I have to cut it. I was just gonna waller out that hole, but I'd rather just cut it and re-weld it and turn it so it's a perfect 90 and the hole lines up. So I'm gonna do that. But in the process of doing that, I'm going to see if I could lower this bracket at all. So I'll take everything out, take the seat off, start over basically. Because as you can see, the seat is super, super high. It's over the console as compared to the driver, which is below, almost level with the console. The driver still needs to go down and back, but we're getting there. I mean, Ricky sat in the car, his head almost touched the ceiling.
And I'm 4'11", so.
No, everything's a disaster. This is what happens when you buy quality things thinking that it just works, and it never does. So everything is custom.
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.